What's up, everybody? Doc 1985. There's levels to this. So I just uploaded a video, and while the video was uploading, got a notification that my dude Rome Rush dropped a video. Obviously, I had to check it out. It's my dude. Watch this channel. Go check out his channel. Go subscribe. And man, he got me thinking. I can't lie. He got me thinking. So the name of his video is Game Pass versus $70 games. All right. The name I'm gonna call this video is the value of Game Pass. Okay. Now understand that the value of Game Pass, and he says it as well, it's pretty much individualized. It depends like what are you prioritizing, right? Facts. So due to speaking facts. So go check it out. So here's the deal. I'm gonna explain to you why Game Pass right now makes sense to me. Okay. And I could be honest. I could have an honest conversation with you. Okay. I pre-ordered the Xbox Series X. I did. If I really look at myself in the mirror and I think about it, it was a waste of money. It is. It's a waste of money for me because there's no need for me to get an Xbox Series X right now if I already have a PC and I already have an Xbox One S. Because I could still be part of Game Pass and play all those games. Man, Microsoft is making it easy. I could play on my phone. So the actual purchase of the Xbox Series X was actually not a smart purchase. I could be honest with you about that. It was not. At least not right now. We'll see what happens when games come out and stuff like that. Now, the value of Game Pass is this. I'm a person that's not going to spend over $20 for a game, period. That's just something that I made a long time ago. And like he said, it's a priority. There's other things that I'm willing to spend more money on. You're absolutely right. He is absolutely right. You got to be honest with yourself. There's things that to somebody else might not be a priority that you'll be willing to spend money on. And then there's other things that you're not. He also made me take a hard look in the mirror, right? He said, a true gamer is going to appreciate the art and is going to want to experience that, right? Man, he's right. He's right. And I've said this before on this channel. I feel like I want to be a hardcore gamer, but that's not really who I am. Like there's other stuff that I got to do and that I have to prioritize. You know what I'm saying? Like if I play too much video games, I legit feel guilty about it. So, it's not really who I am. So yeah, he's absolutely right. A $70 game, I can appreciate it through somebody else, not through my wallet. Not through my not through my wallet. $15 a month though, to me makes sense because there's a lot of games on Game Pass that I have not played that I want to play. Like when I actually looked at it, I'm like, yeah, I want to play these games. So I went ahead and got it. Game Pass though is not for everybody. Game Pass makes sense to people like me. He's absolutely right. People like me that don't really want to spend a lot of money. It makes sense for people like me. And he says something at the end of this video about are we really saving money that had me thinking as well, but I'll get to that in a second. So if you're a person, I've said this before as well, that gets games as soon as they come out, if you're that type of player that he's talking about, that as soon that you value the game. So when every single Halo that came out, you got when it came out, right? When Gears of War 4 and 5 were coming out, you were excited about it, so you went ahead and got it, right? If that's the type of player that you are, Game Pass is not going to make sense to you because most of the games or every single game that's on there right now are old games. That's just facts. That's just facts. Again, when the generation starts and games start coming out, Microsoft is saying that all of their exclusive games will be day one on Game Pass. Okay, cool. We'll see how that works. Now that might bring more value to it, right? And to me, if Microsoft drops a game at $60, but because I have Game Pass, I get to play it day one for free. Well, not for free because I'm paying that $15 a month. Then to me, it makes sense, right? To me, it makes sense, right? So he spoke about that. Something else he spoke about was, and he just spoke so much facts. If you're getting an Xbox this next generation, and I said this too, if you're getting an Xbox this next generation and you're not getting Game Pass, I have no idea what you're doing. I have no idea what you're doing. There is no point to getting an Xbox without getting Game Pass. None. Microsoft did that strategically. It was smart on their part. It is what it is. It was smart on their part. You want to play online, you got to get Ultimate. Genius. So you getting Game Pass regardless. So if you don't want to get Game Pass, don't get an Xbox. All right. Xbox Series X, I just made a video about this, has 1 terabyte of storage. I think you're going to be fine. You won't have to get an expansion. He mentioned, though, the Xbox Series S that only has 500 gigabytes or whatever. You're probably going to want an expansion for that. So that means you're going to be dropping, like he said, another $250 or whatever it is he calculated with tax. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Yo, listen. Sony fans, Xbox fans, neutral gaming fans, whatever you consider yourself. Listen, we need each other. We need each other. I love every single person that drops a comment and you explain your side of the story, because we need to hear each other. Sometimes we get into our little lanes and we don't think about what somebody else might be seeing over here. Okay, this is a Sony fan that's looking at Game Pass, and he admits, like, he could see how there could be value for it, but he's critiquing at it, and everything he's saying is making sense. He's speaking facts. It's still of value to me, and if it's still of value to you, that's fine. But like he said, we're not gonna push the narrative like Game Pass is the end all be all and it's great for everybody, because it's not. Here's a problem that I see with Game Pass that could potentially happen in the future. Okay, Game Pass could allow developers to get lazy with their games. It could allow them to get lazy with their games. I don't know exactly how that payout is working. Like, I don't know if Microsoft is paying these developers one fee to put their games on there. Like, okay, here you go, I got your game put on there. Or if they're getting paid by downloads, or if they're getting paid by streams or whatever. I don't know, right? Now, if the developers are getting paid by streams and by downloads, like how many games get downloaded, then yeah, they still got that incentive to make good quality games, because they want their game on Game Pass to get downloaded the most. But if it's the same across the board, then why would a company like Bethesda, that Microsoft just got, go above and beyond to make a great game when they're going to get paid the same amount of money as a mid-tier developer making some game, even if their game gets downloaded 100 times and that mid-tier developer gets downloaded 5 times? You understand what I'm saying? So it can be very dangerous. This Game Pass thing can be very dangerous. All right. Right now, I'm looking at that Luna thing that's coming out with Amazon, and I just clicked on it, and I saw a few of the titles on there. It looks like a lot of, like, it almost looks like mobile games. Some of those games look like mobile games. Like, I'm not paying a subscription for that. I'm not doing that now. All right. Game Pass has AAA games. Okay. They do have some games out there that are iffy. I'm not gonna lie. They sure do. But for the most part, they got AAA games. Makes sense to me. Doesn't make sense to everybody. All right. Man, everything he said was legit pretty much. He mentioned about, are you really saving money with Game Pass? Are you really saving money with Game Pass? So, in the long scheme of things, I would say yes. For me. Because unless I'm going to buy a $70 game when it comes out and only play that game for 5 or 6 months and that's it, then that would be the only way I wouldn't be saving money. But to me, $15 a month and still being able to play old games and new games and being able to play on my PC and on my phone, yeah, that to me is saving money. Because if I just buy the game, let's say I had a PS5 and I just bought the game for the PS5, $70, and it was a great game, I still wouldn't be able to play that game on my PC when I travel, on my laptop when I travel. And that, to me, again, it depends who you are individually. That matters to me. I mentioned to somebody in one of my comments as to why I have a laptop versus actual PC. I travel, and when I go on these trips for work or whatever, I love being able to hop in the hotel room, open up my laptop, connect to the Wi-Fi or whatever, and play. I love being able to do that. Even at home, you can say I travel at home. I love being able to sit down on the couch downstairs, sit down on the couch upstairs, and be able to play. I got my own screen. I'm not bothering nobody else. If the family wants to watch something on TV, y'all can watch whatever y'all want. I'm gonna go ahead and play a little bit. I'm right here with y'all. I love that, right? And to be able to go from a game on the Xbox Series X and then transition to my PC and keep it the same save and everything, I see value in that, right? I see value in that. But I'm not going to be naive to what he's saying. What he's saying is true. Look, you got to pay premium money for premium stuff. We know this. We know this. $15 a month right now seems like a good deal. We'll see what happens in the future as these new games start coming out. We'll see how many exclusive games do actually come out for Game Pass Day One, like Microsoft is saying. And the other thing is we got to wait and see because these companies, both of them, can lie to us. Both of them have lied to us. So we got to wait and see. Game Pass is not for everybody. It's really not. But if you're getting a new Xbox Series X or Xbox Series S, and you don't have Game Pass, I don't understand why you even got an Xbox. You should have just waited or gotten a PS5. I'm being for real. I'm being for real. Wait until see what these Xbox games are gonna look like. It doesn't matter how many studios they get. It really doesn't. We gotta see what the games actually come out. Okay. He talked about controllers, right? One thing I gotta say about controller though, right? What the Xbox did do right, again, individualized. I have an Elite controller, right? The Elite 2. I don't have to get another controller. The Xbox Series X is gonna come with a controller, and then my Series 2 Elite controller is gonna work with the Xbox Series X. I'm golden. I'm straight. Not only that, the games that I'm gonna be playing on Game Pass are older games. I have 3 Xbox One controllers. I'm straight. I don't have to buy a controller for a minute. So I'm not spending money on a controller. I'm not spending money on the expansion pack either, like I said. So I don't have to worry about that either. So as far as controllers go, oh, when it comes to batteries, the Xbox Elite controller, you don't need batteries for that. It charges itself. It comes with a charger, so it's straight. He's right. If you're gonna buy chargeable batteries, you're looking like $10, $15 or whatever. I already have those on my other controllers, so because I could use the old controllers, I'm not spending any money. I'm not spending any money on controllers, so that right there. But again, all individualized. That's my situation. So in my situation, Xbox and Game Pass makes sense for right now. Because what I really got to do is, let's say 3 months from now, 4 months after the Xbox Series X comes out, right? 3 months from now, 4 months after that, whatever. I got to see how many games did I actually play on Game Pass. Because if I didn't, then he is absolutely right. I'm just wasting money. The game that I play the most right now, there's 2 games that I'm playing the most right now, is Apex Legends, which is completely free on PC. I'm not paying anything because I don't even got to pay to play online. So Apex Legends, completely free. That's taking most of my time. And then I'm playing Grand Theft Auto as well. Grand Theft Auto 5. Same thing, completely free. I downloaded it for free off the Epic Game Store 1 month where they were doing it. So I got those 2 games is taking most of my gaming time, and I didn't pay anything for them. Anything. I got Game Pass Ultimate right now. I just downloaded Halo 2 on my PC so that I could play for my last save or whatever. But if I don't play that game, or I don't play any of the games on Game Pass for like the next 5-6 months, then man, I made a huge mistake. And I'll have to cancel Game Pass. It is what it is. I gotta be honest with myself. We gotta be honest with ourselves. Sony fans, Microsoft fans, listen, guys, we need each other. We need each other. When I'm calling out something that Sony's doing, listen to it. When I'm calling out something that Xbox is doing, listen to it. I'm not coming from a place of hate or anything like that. I just hate being talked to like they're a pimp and whatnot. But sometimes everybody can get got. Everyone can get got. When I was listening to Rome talk, I was like, man, he right. He right, he right, he right, he right, he right. At the end of the day, I had to sit back and think about it like, damn, did they get me? For right now, no. I still believe Game Pass is valued to me. But, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. Because if I got to get rid of Game Pass in like 5 months, why do I have an Xbox Series X? Honestly, why do I even have one now? Doc Dog 1985. Yo, there's levels to this, man. I feel like I just got pimped. We out. Peace.